Bob Hall here with another Hallsome Farm video. Today I want to explain why I'm excited to see weeds. Now, last year, if you noticed, my land is terraced, and you'll see terrace 1, 2, 3, 4 terrace out there, and then here was a 5th one. And last year I put 6 round bales of hay over this terrace. This ground is caliche, just nasty. You see here we call this swamp grass. I mean, hardly anything grows, and you can notice on these terraces here we're not getting even hardly weeds to grow. But now look what, from last year, that hay breaking down and starting to mend and heal the soil, look at all that beautiful weeds. And you can see the difference between here and here. Now, technically, there's really no such thing as a weed because all plants have a value. And that's how nature begins to heal the soil. What we consider weeds usually are plants that grow extremely fast, put out tons of offspring, and you can see the volume. Whatever is above ground is also below ground. And you can see over here that the ground just will not support an abundance of weeds or growth. It's just nasty swamp grass, just not doing very well at all. But here we see proof that last year we started to heal this soil. Now, I've got videos. I'll show you how we put up all these railings and wire, and we planted 500 pepper and tomato plants last year. Put in all that hay to start healing the soil, and it just, the plants, I mean, we got a handful of tomatoes. Most of the plants died. We had a bunch of artichoke plants, 20 of them, and they all died. I mean, the ground just would not support life. The trees struggled, but now you can see the trees are coming back. And look at the plants this year. I didn't plant as many, but look at the lush. Now, I did put a scoop of worm compost in each hole when I planted these plants, and I've covered this with hay and leaves again. But look, even the artichokes are doing well. I don't know if you can tell the tomato plants there. Look at all the tomatoes, just going great. And look at this grass. Even though you would not particularly maybe want this in the garden, but look at the grass, look at the trees. These maple trees, I thought they were dead. They were just dead sticks, it looked like, last year. They just were really struggling. This year, look at this, they're coming back. And this ground is still pretty sad, but it's so much better than it was last year, and there's the proof. So now we cut that, let it lay, it'll become compost, and it'll continue to heal the soil. We're getting worms back in here. I mean, this ground, now it'll probably take, to do it this way, maybe 5 years or so to really come to life. But if we can start adding some compost and adding some worm compost too, and garden compost, this is, and all this hay breaking down, this is just, you know, proof that you can take a worthless plot of ground and bring it back to life. And that's what this is. So that's why I'm excited to see these weeds, because it's proof positive that we're on the right track, and that nature's helping us out here. She's recognizing that this soil is getting better, and she's trying to improve it on her own. That's the beauty of permaculture, is allowing nature to work with you, or working with nature. She'll take care of you. It takes some time. It's not like throwing synthetic fertilizer down and just growing your crop. But I'll tell you, in the long run, this is a much healthier, more prosperous, and more sustainable way to go. Now, as I get more time and energy, we'll start building these up over here as well. But you know, nature's given us a hand here, and I'm appreciative of it, and it's exciting. I mean, you know, it's a simple matter of just cutting that grass and letting it lay, and the roots are healing the soil. They'll break down when it dies. It'll create cavities for worms and other bacteria to start growing and producing life. So it's progress, and that's what we're looking for on a permaculture farm. This is part of the food forest. So anyway, hopefully you found this useful. Just wanted to explain why I'm excited about seeing abundance of weeds in the food forest this year. So anyway, if you haven't subscribed to us, we'd appreciate if you would, and share us. That always helps us out. We appreciate you watching. Thank you.